talk a little bit about accessibility and what we're doing here at Miami for accessibility. It's kind of a newer topic area. We're just starting to find out what some of the bigger issues are. We're trying to work on it. I would say our big thing that we're doing right now is we have what's called an Accessible Technology Committee. And I co-chair it along with Andy Zeisler. He's the Director of Office of Disability Resources. And what we do is, the charge of that committee is to try to find that any kind of technology barriers that we may have. We try to increase networking, try to just increase awareness about accessibility issues within technology. Now, his office deals a lot with other kinds of accessibility issues, whether it be building access or things to that effect. So the technology one is kind of a newer one, and that's what we're trying to do. So this Accessible Technology Committee, there's a couple people in this room here as well that are doing it. We try to pull people from all over campus. So in addition to just IT, there's the Office of Disability Research. We have library, we have academic technology, we have the bookstore. We just pulled in University Communications. I'll talk a little bit about that too. We have people from there. We have others as well from all different campuses, and we're trying to get together and we try to figure out what the barriers are and how can we address them. And what we're doing right now is, the big thing is captioning. I know there was something that came in a few weeks ago, is we were working with University Communications on their website, and we just happened to mention to them, what about captioning or videos? And they kind of looked at us like, huh? What's that? So we're like, okay. So then we kind of were talking to them about, what you do for captioning. We pulled in some other resources of, some other groups that specialize in captioning. And this is how you caption. And even for us, like, there were some differences on different levels of captioning and what it means to caption and what do you really have to provide as far as captioning. So we've done that. We pulled them in, and now they've relaunched their website, and their videos that they've posted are captioned, and they've done a good job of setting up a process so that future videos or anything else they post will be captioned. Another thing to piggyback off that when we mentioned captioning was PDFs. Are your PDFs accessible? Again, they kind of looked at us and what does that mean? And, so we were talking to them about, well, what it means to be accessible, whether for a screen reader to pick it up there or to be able to, when you create your documents, make sure you create them so that they are accessible. So we're working on that. What happens with University Communications is they're rolling out their new content management system. And what they're going to do there is they're going to provide training to all the staff members who are going to input contact, I believe, and that's how they're going to do it. But the good thing about this is we were able to get in front of that, and now they're going to include some training on captioning and some training on creating accessible PDFs and things to that effect. So that's what we're trying to do with this committee, and trying to get out in front of things. What we're going to do as a committee, though, the big thing we're going to try to do within the next, probably this summer into the fall, is we're going to try to create basically a repository, a resource for accessible technology. So you can go to this resource and find that information on whether it be captioning, whether it be different types of technology to do all sorts of different things, and whether or not they are accessible. We want to, we're not going to recreate the wheel. We're going to go ahead and find out what's out there, and we'll supplement it as needed. But we want to, spread the word. We want to go ahead and try to find out what people's needs are. And what we want to do is we want just people to realize we're there for them. We're there as a resource. We want to show you how to do it. We'll provide you the tools to do it. We'll help you when we can do it. And then what we'll do probably in the fall or maybe even in the spring, we're going to do probably the first thing we have done here is we're going to do an accessibility day. But we'll pull in maybe a speaker or two to talk about the importance of accessibility, And what we'll also do is then we'll do in the afternoon, we'll do some breakouts with some hands-on actual, this is how you do X, this is how you do Z, and try to get you used to using the different tools, whether it be a screen reader, whether it be captioning software, things to that effect. So we are looking at different things to do on that front. But we're kind of new at this too, so we want feedback. So if any time you have issues, you can come to, you can contact myself or Andy Zeisler or Katie or anybody else, and we're more than willing to work with you on that. The thing we just really want to stress for people is to try to be proactive. When we don't want to just go out like anything else, put out fires. We want to, when you start creating your sites, you start creating your documents, to try to think about accessibility, universal design, start doing it from the ground up. That makes it a heck of a lot easier than trying to retrofit things later on. So, and also when you work with vendors, if you work with vendors as well, just try to, get it in their ear. They may push back and give you a VPAT and say, hey, we have this great VPAT. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. So just try to talk to them, and we're here to assist you. So we will, and we did get a student. We have a blind student who works with us who will help us test. So for at least for vision or low vision or people who are blind, we have a student who will go through and look at different types of courses or software and different screen readers, and that's actually been helpful too. We've done it for both academic and for offices as well. So I've talked fast, but is there anything specific that you had questions on? I know Katie put a bunch of resources up on the NICA site for this. A few, but I'm sure that will lead to other resources. So the main thing is we're here to help any way we can help. And yeah, IT, there's some in IT help. There are, and we're going to get this other repository. Once we get this set up, we will be doing a big push. Now that we have University Communications on board too, they'll help us do that as well. Yes, sir.
To approach something as global as this, there's a couple different ways you can do it. One is train everybody so they all do it all the time. The second way is provide a resource that everybody sends documents, websites, NICA sites to, and then it's done for them. Have you considered that latter one?
Yep. We're just at the very beginning stages, and now we will, so thank you. But yeah, to kind of crowdsource, get everybody else to pull in the different resources. And that's what we don't want. We don't want to, like I said earlier, we don't want to create the wheel. We don't want to create videos for things. If there's videos of how-tos, we're going to get permission and use that. We can do it as a collective. But yes, your idea is great. Thank you. Anything else? Questions, comments? I know you had questions earlier, so they were answered. If not, just feel free just to let us know.